Galadon 6.0 is here, and he is going to blarch all over this episode. Greetings, fellow Clashers, and thank you for tuning in to Clash of Clans Attacks, where, yes, it is the reintroduction of Galadon 6.0, the Town Hall 6 Specialist, and I'm taking some time to play my other accounts a little more since the quest to 5,000, well, it's getting just a bit tedious, so we're out today trying a strategy I like to call blarching balloons and archers. Is it really practical? I don't know, but let's give it a try and see what happens. Now, of course, deploying the balloons like this is something that's very common at higher town hall levels, but here you only have at the most level 3 balloons, which are pretty weak. And also, it takes some practice to get to know how many balloons you need to deploy in order to take out a wizard tower, an archer tower, an air defense. It's going to take different numbers of balloons. And what I've done here is tried to strategically deploy just a few balloons in each of those separate areas, trying to go after those individual defenses, and then let the archers come in from behind and clean up the rest of the buildings. So in this case, it just barely works out. The last of the balloons end up over the last wizard tower, and much like you will see in a Hog Rider attack, the balloons going after only defensive structures until every single defensive structure is down, and then and only then will they turn towards other structures and help take out the remainder of the village, in this case winding up with a 3-star victory, which is quite profitable. The cost of the total troops trained, 78,000 elixir, taking home more than double that and 150,000 gold. So we're going to move on, another blarch attack, this time again 25 balloons, 25 archers, and admittedly I am trying to relearn my Town Hall 6 strategies. I'm looking for you guys for input, advice, other attacks you'd like to see at Town Hall 6 as we bring back some of the lower Town Hall replays and strategies. This is just the beginning, and so again with this attack replay you can see I'm really not sure exactly how many balloons need to go down in each area. Again, something that would come with practice. We've got that air defense right smack in the middle of the base as well, so we're trying to get those defenses down so the archers don't get taken out. You can see there's a couple of cannons off to the left. That air defense just barely goes down with the last balloon's splash damage, and then you can see on the far left the last balloon is just barely going to take out that cannon, and that does leave the village again completely unprotected. That balloon can go on and help those archers finish off all of the rest of the buildings, and although that balloon is extremely slow, you've got plenty of time, and with only 25 archers they are going to take a while to get through those structures. Again, level 3 archers not putting out a great deal of damage, but they do shoot over the walls, and that is helpful in this sort of situation, so you don't have to deal with quite as many enclosures. There goes the balloon helping out, taking out the town hall now, and as this attack wraps up, again we're going to see a pretty healthy profit. The same cost as the last raid, 78,000 elixir, and the total elixir stolen over 220,000 plus 184,000 gold. So if you are at Town Hall 6 right now, you're probably focused on gathering as much gold and elixir as you possibly can. You want to upgrade those walls, those troops, your defensive structures as well. And really, honestly, the best strategy is most likely barbarians and archers, just a simple barch, not a blarch. The balloons take too long to train, and at level 3 they are still relatively weak. They do a lot better at levels 5 and 6 later on in the game. For now, you're probably best off just training barbarians and archers. Even if you take a look at this base and the other bases in this video, barbarians and archers are going to gather almost all of the loot available because most of it is around the outside. It's in the gold mines, it's in those elixir collectors. Barbarians and archers train up very quickly, do a very effective job. It is much easier just to keep mass producing barbarians and archers as quickly as possible, but I thought I would bring out the balloons and give it a try as we reintroduce Galadon 6.0. You guys let me know what else you would like to see me try at Town Hall 6. Obviously, we'll do some clan wars, we'll do some giant healer, but we're pretty limited in the number of troops and the type of troops that we have at Town Hall 6. So we wrap up another relatively profitable raid, and now we're going to take a look at a different strategy of deploying these balloons. Mass deployment, spray and pray from the left side of your screen, all of the balloons moving in at once, and a couple of big problems here. A dragon from the clan castle and an air bomb just annihilate these balloons almost immediately. You can see the massive amount of damage that is done to them, and now that they're in these tight groups, splash damage, their absolute worst enemy, the wizard tower and the dragon, just doing a number on those balloons, and before you know it, every last balloon is history. You're left with a couple of dozen archers, and there's absolutely no way. You can see that the dragon is continuing to annihilate troops, wrapping up that raid, and that is a big loss right there. So Galadon 6.0 is back in business. Let me know what else you guys would like to see. We'll be doing some other town halls as well. Maybe we'll get a Galadon 7.0, 5.0 going. Let me know what else you guys would like to see. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Like, comment, and subscribe for daily Clash of Clans content. And until tomorrow, get out there and make every attack a full attack. Galadon. Blatching sounds like what I do after I've eaten your cooking.